I thought it was really good this week that we got to put the sub in the water and everybody got to work with it. And I helped over the course of the week to make sure that the seals were working and test everything.
So this week I finished the inventor drawings and printed them out and worked more on the buoyancy, but that kind of failed at the pool. So we're working on that more right now.
This week, we worked on re-greasing the O-rings, finally got the darn thing to seal. That was pretty satisfying. That had been something that was stumping us for a while. Got it in the pool test. It worked perfectly. I was really happy. Everybody did awesome. We all came together and did exactly what we needed to do, and I'm really proud of everybody.
So this week, what went good at the testing, the splash test, was that there was really good communication. What was bad was it rained on us a little, so we probably should bring an umbrella next time, even if it's not going to rain. And this past week, I have been filling out the testing procedures.
This week, we spent a lot of time going back and re-greasing, resealing the O-rings when Mr. Davidson and Mr. Allen spontaneously decided to have us put it into the trough, and it worked. So we were good to go when the splash test came around.
This week I helped clean and re-grease the O-rings to try and seal the electronics tube, and I thought the splash test on Thursday went really well, and it was really fun piloting the sub with the joystick.
So this week we went to the pool finally, and we dropped the sub in the water, which was great. I had to fix the code just a little bit to help it move properly. What we could have done better, I thought that everything worked out really well. There wasn't much different that we could have done.
Oh, at the splash test, I was one of the documentary people. And
I love Rachel.
and I made sure everybody got through all of the things they needed to with the piloting, and I thought our workspace was very clean and organized compared to last time, and I think we should figure out a way to see the camera while we're piloting.
I worked on taking my written documentation and putting them into computers to keep it organized and to share it with everybody else. The pool test went really well. We got the sub moving for the first time underwater.
This week, I worked on improving the splash test procedures and whatnot, and we also actually went and did the splash test, and there I was one of the tether managers, and I was also pulling the ROV in and out of the water every time we had to make an adjustment to it.
This week we did a lot of vacuum testing to try to get these tubes sealed. It was really frustrating. We did so many tests. We just kept re-greasing, kept trying to figure out what the problem was. And then we were thinking about it. We were thinking like air could be getting through the tether all the way through the wires. So we put a Ziploc bag on the end and like sealed that off, and then vacuum tested that through the tube, and it sucked air out through it, but it still didn't pass. But we were thinking that it could be in the wires that are actually inside of the tether. So we went out on a whim, and our teachers supported us, and we just kind of put it in the tub here at the school and hoped for the best. And we there's nowhere to drive it around, but we tested all the motor function and stuff, and then we pulled out and there was no water in. So we kind of had success, and we went to the pool yesterday on Thursday, and we finally got to put the subs in the water, which was really rewarding and exciting. So seeing them like drive around, and everyone got to try piloting, and we did have an issue with our buoyancy. The backside was being pulled down, so we shifted the weights towards the forward, and we took off a carabiner that we had on to kind of like hold the tether in place. We said we didn't really need that at the time, and put that on the front too, so it kind of balanced it out. Because the tether also was supposed to kind of like not float, but be at least like neutrally buoyant, like kind of towards the top, and it completely sunk. So that also could have been part of the problem why it was pulling our sub down. But it was really successful. It was really exciting. We get pizza today, so good week.